Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Guitar Dungeon. So, my lead guitarist in Resonant Echo, that band that's back here, this is the band that I've, play guitar and sing in. Our lead guitarist just posted a video of his rig rundown, right? To show what all, he's playing through when we record, when we play live, and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. I know what he plays with, and am very well versed in it. But now other people know too, and it got me thinking, well, hell, I could do that, and then people out there would know what the Resonant Echo sound comes from, or how we make the noise that we make, right? Let's see. Instead of screw it. Here, come here. Just come with me for a second. Let's walk over here, and we will see what all we have going on down here. All right, so excuse the really bad camera work. I'm not a cameraman by any means. This is what I play through on a regular basis. I am a huge fan of orange amps, and I play through the Super Crush 100 because it sounds killer, and solid state is cool. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are like hell-bent on tubes. This one gives that tone in a solid state. I've just absolutely fallen in love with this amp, so that's why I made it my number one. And out of everybody else, who else out there has this going on top of their amp? Like, it's the catch-all for everything. Becomes, like picks everywhere, a slide, strings. Those are actually the new Ernie Ball Silver Slinkies, the John Mayer Signature Series. Yeah, if you don't know, that dude can play guitar, and he's really good at it, and his strings are actually pretty badass. So, I use them on my resonator. I don't know if that's the intention or not, but I really like them on that. Anyway, that is, my orange head through orange cab, which is just a 212 cab. It's a sealed back instead of the open back, just because it gives you more punch and it gives you more projection out front. So I dig that, and that's what I bought because I like it. Anyway, then out of the guitars, if you follow the channel, you know that there are several, and I have an affinity to SGs, but when it comes right down to it, my number one SG, the one that I, my go-to for anything, is this dude right here. This is a 2007 Gibson SG Menace. It just became like my tone. I love that guitar. It plays great. It's been with me for years. Well, since 2007, and I still play the hell out of it. Matter of fact, we've got a gig coming up just a week from now, and that'll probably be what I play there at that show. Now, pedals. I know that's like big questions of everybody. What pedals are you using, right? So this is my pedal board. See what we got going on down here. Now, out of this, I'm still reworking it. I don't have them all Velcroed in place because the Sabracadabra pedal is new to me. I haven't brought it up on the channel yet because I don't know how to do a pedal, and I didn't feel like just standing over here pointing at a pedal board, but here we are. Anyway, it is a badass pedal. I'll take a second and I'll let you hear what it sounds like. I also have a Mudhoney pedal on there that is kind of a fluke. I use that a lot of times for more mellow type of stuff. It gives you like a good classic rock kind of tone off of it, and I don't know, it's just kind of cool. It just lives on the pedal board and is nice. I have a Klon clone, a silver Klon clone that's on there. That was my go-to pedal until I got the Sabracadabra. So I'll step on that. Then obviously a tuner, and then your channel switcher, and a Digitech processor that's on there that I'm going to put you back on a stand so I don't have to sit there and hold you. The Digitech processor that's on there is like, I don't know, just like about everybody got those things and went through them and had a lot of fun. And you played with all kinds of different tones and stuff, and then you're like, okay, what am I really doing with this? And you'll find like one or two, and you go, well, shit, that one was cool, and this one's cool, and then you kind of ignore all the rest. That happened to me. That lives on my pedal board because of two songs that we play that have an effect in that pedal. So now it lives there. It's kind of, bigger for the board and it's in the way, but yeah, it's on there permanently now because I won't do without those two songs. Let's give a quick example of what we're sounding like. This is my clean. I should turn that down just a little bit. So overwhelming things. So I'm just running through the bridge pickup right there, but check this out. This is that Sabracadabra. I'm wearing my Black Sabbath shirt, right? So, now I said with that Mudhoney pedal, it gives you like a kind of a classic rock tone. So it's kind of more laid back. I use that a lot on like when I've got the resonator, because you've got something with a hollow body that's in there. I mean, a full actual acoustic that I just put a pickup in. So when you want a little distortion on something, which I shouldn't say a little, because that pedal with that resonator gives you a lot, right? And you don't want all the feedback and everything like that. So it dials it in just enough where it gives you a good bite with the resonator, but it's not overwhelming. So that's why that pedal stays on my board. Like I said, the Digitech, like really, it lives there for this. That's the #1 used effect on there that I use. So that's for that one song. That clone that I was telling you about is not a bad tone, but see, it's just kind of thin compared to the Sabracadabra. The only downside of it is the Sabracadabra, when you are not playing, is noisier than what this one is. Like, that's still, active, and it's a lot quieter. So each thing has its little world. I don't go crazy with pedals and stuff because, well, I don't have to. I said the way I view things for inside of a band setting is our lead guitarist, Cage, talking to you. He's given the accent to everything. That's where when you're thinking of the guitar work in something, when you hear a solo, when you hear the little, parts that catch your attention or whatever, that's what he's providing. I view my role as guitar is the bridge between solo guitar, like lead guitar, to bass. So I try to keep my tone a little bit more thick. I keep, more low end into mine because, like I said, I want to be that mid ground in there. I focus primarily on rhythm guitar because I also am vocals. So, I'm not an attention whore, maybe. But so I'm singing and I'm playing at the same time. So, there's a lot of kind of, I don't know. I don't need all the frilly stuff or whatever. My mind is on the rhythm of the song, the meat of the song, and the melody line that is in my head is for vocals, whereas the lead guitar's melody line is for the guitar. So it's like using two different parts of your brain, they're different places. So, in that sense, me and Cage work really well together because he's got that focus on, that guitar solo melody line, and I'm doing the vocal melody line, so they're separate and it works out. Of course, then, we have PC on bass. Damn, what else can you say? He is a phenomenal bass player that if there's ever a gap that we were to miss in the guitar, PC's got it covered way before we even thought about it. He's, like kind of all over the place. He has those bass lines that they're not just filler, they are really the driver of the song, and it really makes you pay attention. There's just so many bands out there that the bass is just kind of an afterthought. It's kind of there. Kind of think Metallica and Justice for All album. It's there technically, but you know what I mean? Whereas then there's other basses that you hear that it's like if that was turned down too low, the song's shit because that had to be there. That's what PC brings in. And then on drums, we got Josh, who is just an absolute beast. And I mean, he's like the human metronome, man. His timing is phenomenal. And, like always willing to experiment. We've thrown some odd time signatures at him, man. I mean, we've hit him with some weird shit and he pulls it off every time. So dude never ceases to amaze me. He does make me feel dumb though, because he will start talking drum stuff, and I'm a lifelong guitarist, and the stuff that he talks about drums, he could be speaking a different language and I have no idea what he's talking about. I do the same shit to him when I get talking gear with you guys about this stuff. Yeah, he tunes it out. He's like, I don't need to hear that shit. So that's just a quick rig rundown for me, just so I could throw something out there like what Cage has got, and I guess give you a quick overview of Resonant Echo. Like I said, that's the band that I play in. We have an album out. It's called The Dream Is Over. It's available on all streaming services. I mean, check us out. It costs you nothing. You can listen to the music that we're actually putting out. Our second album is in the works right now. It's just a matter of getting it recorded and released. The songs are written, so look forward to that. I don't know. I hope you liked the video today. It's kind of a weird one compared to normal reviews and stuff, but I hope you liked it and we got to hang out for a little bit. So until next time, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out the other videos. Still more gear reviews to come. I'll figure out how to do a good pedal review so we can talk more about like the Sabracadabra, maybe the Clone, that Mud Honey. There's more pedals and things to come too. So until next time, bye.